We just detected unusual options activity on Tesla less than 10 minutes ago. You'll see here, this is all happening at 10 a.m. It is now June 22, 10:14 a.m. So let's get right to this and analyze what this means for Tesla as usual. So you'll see here, this is for the 15 Septembers, two of them. This is for the same strike prices, 250 calls and puts, 250 calls and puts. So this is actually then 6,250 for this. So let's take a look at these. Since these are the same, this is 6,250. Okay, this is they were done pretty close to each other, about 6 minutes apart. And then these August 18s came in for the 255 calls and puts. So, all right. So let's take a look at the Septembers to see the 6,250. Okay, so that's the larger quantity. September is here, 85 days away. We will go to the 250 strike calls and puts. Okay, so here we are, 250s, puts. We can see here the open interest is less than the 6,250, right? The call side here, it is greater, but since these were done together, we think they're still opening orders, okay? That's one of the reasons, not the only reason, but what we think is happening here is that they are selling the 250 puts and buying the 250 calls. And if you've been following this channel, you know that this is a bullish synthetic trade, right? That was the trade. It's bullish. As the price goes up, this will become profitable. Okay, now let's take a look at the August 18, this one at 10:06. This one's exactly 10 minutes ago, since it's 10:16 a.m. now. Oh, so make sure you are subscribed and you have the bell icon turned on to notify you whenever we detect these unusual options activity. So something like this just happening 10 minutes ago, you can get this data right away once we post this video. We do it sometimes very immediately, so you can get this data very well updated. Okay, so August 18, 2,500, 255 calls inputs. Let's take a look at this one. It looks like somebody actually just 2 minutes ago at 10:15 here did the 255 calls here, just buying it, 1,000 of them. So quite interesting, because we just had this 255 calls and puts coming in. Oh, somebody just came in here at 10:17, which is right now, just a few seconds ago. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. But before we get into this one, let's take a look at this August 18, so we're not going to get distracted with all this data coming in right now. 18 August to 55 calls and puts. So August 18, 57 days away. You'll see here, and you'll see here the open interest is less than the 2,500, right? So we know these are opening orders on the put side, right? Call side, it is greater, but since these are done together, this is also a synthetic long strategy where they sell the 255 puts and buy the 255 calls. So analyze that. Let's turn off the previous one off, and you'll see that this is also bullish. Okay. So the one that we had that just came in right here about a minute ago now, this looks like they're selling the a bull put spread. Okay. If these were opening orders, it may not be. This is June 23's. These expire just tomorrow. So And we can kind of take a quick look at that. June 23 expires tomorrow. That was 1,913 of them. The 250s, you'll see here, because that open interest is so large here, and also the 240s here, we don't necessarily know whether or not these are opening or closing. We would have to analyze more data to determine that. And so most likely these are closing orders because they do expire in one more day. And since there's such large amounts of open interest here, there's a higher chance that they're closing these orders. And okay, this was originally a short position where they bought the 250 and sold the 240, and now they're closing it to sell this back. So it's closing that out because they must have shorted it. And as you can see from this Tesla, it did come down, pull back a little, and maybe they're just taking profits there. So now we are, looks like we're coming back up. And so currently we are still bullish. We still have a bullish trade on Tesla. If you haven't seen our video on that one, we'll put a link at the end of this video. And also one of our latest Tesla trades that worked really well was the one done on May 25 here, where we caught this winning streak up, made a lot. Watch that video if you haven't as well, because that you'll learn a lot on how to trade based on unusual options activity. And if you're interested in other stocks as well to diversify your portfolio, you can join our membership. It's on our channel homepage. Just click the join button to learn more. And also we show how we are trading as well. Okay. All right. As usual, please smash that like button and take care, everybody.